Good evening, crew, and welcome to Big Oggie Golf and another one of those randomness thoughts of mine. I am currently at Radnor Golf Club. Radnor is a little 18-hole par 3 golf club near Redruth, and it's one of the places that Matt Tucknott, my coach, coaches at, and is one of his bases, as well as Kileo Golf Club. And I'm here to, well, not sure exactly. I think we're going to do some more of a course vlog that we've been trying to put together for this particular location. Unfortunately, storm clouds are gathering. It is getting darker and darker here as I speak. I'm just looking up at my sunroof. Horrible. We shall see. Now, the little bit of randomness today is basically because of things that have been happening with me and Matt over the last, well, few weeks. As you know, if you've been watching recently, I've been doing a course vlog with Matt at Kileo Golf Club, which is near Truro, which is his other base. And because Matt is exceptionally busy, you know, he is coaching people all the time. In fact, he's just gone off to the range at the moment to coach some juniors. He does a lot of junior coaching and county coaching here for a lot of the juniors. So I'm out to just arrive now and just jumped out of the car to take a photograph of the Radnor sign and then back in the car. And that's kind of how I've been working with Matt over the last few weeks. In fact, that's how I've been working with Matt probably all the way through the whole of the Oggie Overhaul series, and that's how I will work with Matt. It's more a question of he rings me and says, hey, look, I'm free for an hour or 2 hours in the next few hours time. Can you come up and do a film? And that's basically, I just throw myself in the car and off I go. Could be here, could be Kileo, could be anywhere. Never know with Matt. And that's great because, you know, that's the way he works, and that's obviously I've got to fit in with all his other commitments. And, you know, I absolutely thank Matt totally for doing everything he's doing with me. I couldn't be the golfer I am right now without him, and I'm just having so much fun. You know, the guy is just a complete mate, really, as opposed to a coach, and that's what makes it good. But anyway, I'm digressing very quickly here. So let's get on to the piece of randomness. The piece of randomness is basically warm up or rock up. Now, the last couple of times that I've gone to play in a Wednesday comp at West Cornwall, I've actually warmed up. The first time I managed to get on the little net and hit a few balls, and I managed to get on the green, the practice green, and just hit a few balls. It was better than nothing, but it was some kind of warm up, and I did manage to do a few exercises just to try and get my body in some kind of shape. Normally it's Buddha shape, and it still is, but at least some kind of flexible shape. And the last time that I went to the comp, I took it really seriously, and I popped into Hale Golf, which is where I often go with the driving range, and you've seen their short course area, etc. And I went and hit 50 balls at the range, lots of different choices of club, and did 5 or 6 minutes, just 5 or 6 minutes on their little short course area. And then I drove up to West Cornwall Golf Club, which is only about 4 or 5 miles, if that, probably 3 or 4 miles, and then just drove up, and I was literally there ready on the tee. And it worked really well. And if you've been seeing the attempts with Matt and I trying to do the Kileo vlog, you will know that basically I'm just rocking up. And sometimes Matt is just rocking up. He's at meetings, or he's just driving from here to go to Kileo, and then just, you know, virtually screeches up in his van and then pulls out all clubs and said, right, let's go. And it has affected our game somewhat. I mean, it is a hit and miss situation, but it is quite funny at times. And so I've been thinking, and Matt is always saying, you know, warm up. You've got to do warm-ups, you've got to get practice beforehand. And I just wondered if you do that. Are you the kind of person that just turns up at the golf club, basically gets your clubs out of the back of the car, throws your golf shoes on in the car park, and then almost runs up to the tee? Or do you get there like an hour before, 2 hours before? Some people do that, and go all the way through your bag, hit 100 balls, lots of balls. Do you have a routine? Do you have a kind of a preset plan? I mean, everyone is supposed to have a routine when they're kind of hitting a shot, etc. Do you have a routine right from the time you kind of get up to the time, you know what time you're going to be driving to the course, all those kind of things? Can you actually pop in McDonald's and get a coffee like I do sometimes? So do you have routines that you would like to tell us all about. And you know, you never know, it might be quite useful to other people to see what other people's routines are. You know, do you want to make sure you always have the same drinks or the same food, etc., that you take with you? Are you one of these people that do a lot of the kind of society days and stuff, where you turn up and have a bacon roll, that sort of stuff, and then quick warm up and then you go out and play? How seriously do you take your game? You know, I do play with some people and they're there early, and I like to get there really early, especially if I'm at West Cornwall, because I tend to want to, you know, chat with the pros that are in the pro shop and find out what's going on, all about the different new products that are coming out. But I also play with people who just really literally just drive straight into the car park, and you're checking on your watch and thinking your tea time's due, if not late. And sometimes they're even late, and they say, oh, they ring you and say, oh, we'll catch you up on the second tee, all those kind of things. So do you have people who you play with like that? Or are you like that? So let me know. That was the little bit of randomness. I'm going to stick this on straight away, and then I'll go and have a quick look at what Matt's doing with his juniors. And then I hope this weather's going to be okay. And I shall then get all my stuff out of the bag, get ready, and probably go on, I think, on the 7th tee, that we've already done the first 6. So again, I'll just be rocking up by the look of it today. But that'll be fine. Speak to you all again soon. I've got some really big news coming up about a few events that I'm going to be taking part in, and it's fantastic, and I'm really honoured to be taking part in. We'll do that over the next few days. Okay, so speak to you all again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tomorrow is the next part of the Kilio course vlog. Bye for now.